Hey everyone, Tiger Pro here. Today I got another unbox video for you. This time it is the Raspberry Pi 3 from MCM Electronics. This one was on sale with a free case, so I figure what the heck, why not get one? Alright, let's get started. As you can see, envelope's clearly not damaged, always a good sign. And you never cut towards yourself, you always cut away from yourself. Just a little knife safety for everybody. Alright, so I got the bag open here. Pull out the paperwork. Alright, this is just the invoice. You guys don't need to see that. I hope you all know what an invoice looks like. Okay, this is a miniature MCM catalog. Highly recommend you check the site out if you ever need anything electronics wise, such as a Raspberry Pi or an Arduino board, things like that. Okay, there's the Raspberry Pi itself with a nice clear case and the 8 gig micro SD card that I ordered with it. Nothing left in the bag. Now, in case you are wondering, I am going to have a separate video on how to set this all up. So, that's an 8 gig SD card. Can't really tell too much about that, but let's open up the Raspberry Pi, because that's the star of the show, basically. Alright, the Raspberry Pi box is slightly crushed. That is a little bit concerning, but I'm just gonna continue on. This is the nice clear case. As you can see, it's been shrink wrapped to keep any liquid or anything out. There you go. Has your basic cutouts for everything. Nice slot for a ribbon cable for the GPIO pins. Has access to all the ports, as well as the SD card, and some vent holes throughout. Now, I currently do own one Raspberry Pi 3 already, so this will be my second one, and I can tell you from experience these will get a little warm under certain situations. The one I currently have I'm using as a media center, running OpenELEC. For those of you who don't know what OpenELEC is, it's a Linux-based distro that boots straight into the media player Kodi. Another thing I would highly recommend looking into if that's something you're interested in. Alright, this right here, Raspberry Pi 3 safety guide. Basically says how to use it, what it does, all that stuff. And this right here, quick start guide. Basically how to power it up and hook it up. Okay, so aside from the box being somewhat squished, as you can hopefully clearly see there, we have the Raspberry Pi 3. And there she is. Nice little green circuit board. So, quick tour of the board. I can tell you from experience these are nice machines for $35. So, if you need something that has GPIO pins or is basically a cheap embedded device, highly recommend looking into these. But starting with the tour, we have our Ethernet, 4 USB 2.0 ports. Raspberry Pi 3 does not offer USB 3. hopefully in the next version, but I have yet to hear anything about that. Then here, not sure how well it's coming out, got the micro USB for power, HDMI port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. You can also get video through this, so if you have an older television that has the yellow composite out, you can still use this. You just have to get the adapter. I believe the one that is recommended is one that works with most older camcorders. On this back side here, the only thing you have is the micro SD slot. On this side you have all your GPIO pins. And in case you are wondering, yes, these can be controlled through this board itself using the recommended build of Raspbian for it. Now if you look at the top of the board, you have the display port here and the camera port here. The camera highest resolution I've seen to date is about 8 megapixel. If you guys know of one that's a higher resolution, please do feel free to let me know in the comments. The display, there's a couple different ways you can hook up a display on this. They have a small, I think it's a 2.5-inch TFT touchscreen display. It uses the display port here, as well as your GPIO pins. You can do a display through the HDMI. You can also do a display through here. Now, as far as doing multi-display, that is not really possible with just this circuitry. If you want to do multi-display, you will need a separate board that connects to your GPIO pins here. It has a VGA port on it. I'm not sure on the cost off the top of my head, as it has been a while since I've looked at those, mostly because I do not need those for what I am using these for. Now, the Raspberry Pi 3 is the first version of the Raspberry Pi to come with the wireless LAN as well as Bluetooth. The Raspberry Pi 2, which I have a version around here somewhere, that does not come with the Bluetooth or wireless built in. It just has your standard ports on the edge here. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, if you like this video, feel free to like it. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos. And if there's anything you want me to review, leave a comment in the comment section as well. And if it's something that I can make happen for you, I will absolutely do that. Till next time, Tiger Pro here.